Yo, OnlyHaters, we back coming at you on Tuesday again, and it's about to be a fun week. The play-in is this week. The playoffs start this week. We just got the Masters last week. We got Izzy last week. It's been fun. It's been a good one. You know, we got to lock in though. The chase for the Larry OB starts this week. So, Deion, I'm gonna go to you first. How you feeling? That Kings matchup?
Full 8 hours of sleep, man. P, how you feeling? I know y'all play tomorrow.
Oh God, I'm feeling great. I
That's the
might.
regular season still.
No, it's over with. You know what we coming to do.
I don't.
You know what we coming to do. So
They made up a tournament that way y'all could get in it.
I mean, if you really think about it, if there was no play-in, the Lakers would still be in the playoffs. we literally do not have to play in this shit, and we not going to play in it. The Timberwolves getting smoked, and then we got to go tear a parade up. That's the mission. So
Hey, bro.
I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good.
Stop right here. I just caught you lacking, bro. What is you doing? Why are you not liking, commenting, and subscribing to the Only Haters podcast? What do you got to lose? It's free. Matter of fact, I'm going to wait on you to go ahead and do that. Quit trying to skip the video, bro. Just go ahead and do it. It takes 2 seconds. It don't even take that long. Just go ahead and do it. I appreciate you, man. On a serious note, thank everybody for all the support. We pumping out these episodes, giving y'all banger content, and there's only more to come. So without further ado, let's get into this episode.
But all these playing teams are boring because the Lakers are the only one that even will have a chance to win their first round matchup. I mean, them versus
Hey, that Hawks game might be straight. That might be
that game itself will be fun, but them getting into the playoffs is like
who would they would play the Celtics, right? The Hawks.
Yeah, and then if the Hawks win, if the Hawks beat the Heat, they'll play the Celtics. If the Heat beat the Hawks, the Heat will play the Celtics, and then I assume the loser of that game is going to beat whoever wins Raptors Bulls, and they're just going to get stomped out by the Bucks. So it don't even fucking matter. I do wish the Lakers could play the Nuggets though instead of the Grizzlies because I just want Grizzlies Warriors so bad. Like that's just all I want, bro. Like it's unfortunate. I mean, it is. This does kind of lead into, the whole tanking thing, but how do y'all feel about the people who like think they should move to a choose your opponent format?
Oh, I ain't heard about that. What is that?
So there's been people like.
So here's my thing. Here's my thing with that. Like,
it's kind of dope.
So the first 4 seeds would choose their opponents, right?
Yep.
And it would go in order?
Yeah.
So what would be different? It would be us and the Suns, I guess, would be the only difference?
Well, see, yeah, the West is weird this year, but like, all right. Like, all right, so you look at the East, for example. The Celtics are the 2 seed. They're probably going to have to play Miami. If they picked, I would assume they'd pick to play Brooklyn before they pick to play Miami. Like, I don't know. I mean, and do you really think like, I don't know. I almost feel like the Grizzlies would pick the motherfucking Clippers over playing the Lakers. Why would you want to play the Lakers?
I don't know. I think, I don't know. I was watching them games on Sunday and it's like, some of these teams are pussy. Like, a lot of these teams are pussy. Like, the Warriors went out there and won by 60 and it was like, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? Like, some of these teams are pussy. The Suns, bro, the Suns ran. Bro, the Suns ran. The Suns ran. Again, by the way. But, like, at the end of the day, like, I don't care for the pick your opponent thing. I've been saying it for years. Like once it gets time to where you're close to playing an opponent, like, the Suns lost the game 7 to the Mavs, not because of the Mavs. It's because they didn't want to play the Warriors. So it's like,
well,
you pick your opponent through performance.
I don't know. That's hearsay. I think they just lost because Luka went crazy.
I'll say here or there, I guess.
Bro, assholes get tight when you know it's coming. it is what it is. Like we've seen it year in and year out, right? Like that shit happens. Certain teams don't want to play certain teams. Certain teams are scared of certain teams, mentally weak. So like picking your opponents, right? Like the Suns went running. I hope they make it far enough to where they can't run anymore this time. But they probably won't because
unfortunately
they
for
don't
you,
want
the
to
Warriors won't make it far enough. So
I hope you're right.
I mean, the reason I like to pick your opponent shit is because I just think it adds like a layer. Like if you pick somebody and then you lose, you get in fucking clowned. Like that shit would be hilarious. That's why I think it's an interesting
that would
idea.
be OD
You pick
crazy.
your opponent. I don't know. You pick your opponent through performance. I don't think it really. My thing is like it don't matter who you play. At the end of the day, like you gonna have to play the best teams no matter what, right? Like your road might be easier than normal, but like
no, I mean I do agree with what I agree with what you're saying. Like the top 4 seeds, like if you're picking the bottom 4 seeds, very rarely are you going to want to change how it naturally is set up anyways. Like if you're the 1, 99% of the time you're going to pick the 8. If you're the 2, I'd say 90% of the time you're going to pick the 7. And then it's like you're going to end up getting 4 or 5 every year anyways, because what 1 seed is going to pick a 5? Like it's just, I don't know. I just think the only reason I really like it is because the incentive, I think, of like teams to not pull shit. Like the tanking shit, the shit we just watched last week. Yeah, the shit we just watched last week is absolutely disgusting work.
I mean, the only team that did some shit was the Suns. Who else?
I mean,
like, did anybody else tank?
The Clippers was considering it.
The Clippers did. Yeah. I just knew what was
they
coming,
about
bro.
did it mid-game. What was
That's
that?
What, bro. The Kawhi shit was nasty work to pull him at halftime.
They almost did it against a team that literally benched everybody to avoid playing it. So it's like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. I just didn't like it because the West was so tight. Like we didn't even know what teams. Like usually it's a little more set when you get into the 81st and 82nd games of the season. But like we shouldn't even be having to sit here and question like, oh, are the Clippers going to tank? Oh, are the Suns going to, like, why should we even have to question that? That's what I hate. Like that shit is so soft to me. Like just play your games. Like if you want to rest players, that's different. But the Suns legitimately did that shit out of fear. That's what has me hot, bro. Like
they don't, bro. The Suns don't want to play the Warriors. Like it's fine.
Hey,
we've seen it time and time again.
Kevin Durant gotta want to see that video by now, bro. He gotta be on the edge of his seat.
The absolute last thing Kevin Durant wants to do again is play the Warriors in a 7-game series. That's like, bro, it's just not what he wants to do after 2016.
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy the Suns acting like that, bro. Because they really nice as fuck. So why they acting like that?
They really not though. That's the thing.
You don't think they nice? I think they tight.
If you're going to if you're gonna beat the Suns, you want them this year and you want them the first round, right? Like the longer they go, the more they get to play together, the more they get to figure out rotations, the more going into next season, the more they get to actually add a bench. Like that's when the team gets dangerous. They're not that good.
Yeah, but they do have Kevin Durant. That man was That man was about 3 inches away from single-handedly beating the Bucks a couple years ago.
Yeah, but why do we act like Kevin Durant has some like oh, Kevin Durant don't ever lose in a playoff? Like
I don't think that's
time, unless
I think we're just acting like he's good.
Fear Kevin Durant in the playoffs. Like the only time he's ever won is with Steph. Like, he don't win shit without Steph.
I mean, he went to a finals without Steph though.
I hang the banner.
I'm just saying, like he's done things without Stephen Curry. That's all I'm trying to say. And
going to the finals, that does nothing for me,
bro. At the end of the day, like throw all that shit out the window. He a top 3 player in the league when he's healthy. So I mean, I'm still not trying to see him like.
I'll play KD all day in the playoffs.
Shit, him and Draymond gonna start fucking. They both gonna be suspended for the whole series by the time that shit get to game 3.
I'll play. Yeah. I play KD, bro. KD. I mean, I play KD all day in the playoffs without Steph. Listen, when he got goons behind him, yeah, he's a different dude. But like,
well, he don't have
playing with Devin.
He don't have goons, but he does have buckets. Like Booker's a bucket.
Not worried.
D-Book is a bucket, bro. I don't even like D-Book, but he is a bucket.
I mean,
ain't
Not
gonna,
worried about Book.
the way,
I'm not gonna play him.
but
Not
all
worried
right,
about Book.
let's just go ahead and get into it then. Let's go ahead and talk our playoff stuff for the series start. We'll start in the East because I feel like the East is just a lot more predictable than the West. Say the Bucks play the Hawks. We'll keep this short and sweet. Bucks and 4. Should not even go be close.
Yeah, it's Pab season with that. It's Pab season.
I think the Celtics will beat the Heat in 5. They'll lose
I
a game.
hope so. The Heat.
Give me 6 on that one.
No, but see,
Give me
that's my
6.
thing. That's why,
Give me
like,
6.
most Celtics fans are like, because of the past, they're talking about, like, bro, why we got to play the Heat. But my thing is, I want the Heat simply for the fact that, bro, if we struggle with the Heat again, we not shit. If we can't go in and take care of business in 4 to 5 games against the Heat, then that tells me all I need to fucking know about this team. That's why I kind of like it, because it's like, bro, if you're gonna struggle with this Heat team sucks, dog. They're literally they're 21st. I mean, no, they were the 1 seed in the East, but we won't talk about it. I mean,
What's the difference? Who did they have last year? They don't have this year.
It's not that. It's that one, they did get hella injured, but Kyle Lowry is ass. He's even more ass than he was last year. The roster's the same. But
yeah, roster wasn't good last year.
But they were hurt this year. Not saying they're
they
good.
Were hurt again?
They was hurt last year. Didn't they sit Tyler Hero in one of y'all's games?
Yeah, they sat Hero in like 2 games. They were hurt last year.
No, I'm just saying that's why their record's so bad this year.
But what was their record last year?
They win 50 games. They had to win 50 games.
They barely won.
If they was a 1 seed, they had to win 50 games.
But they barely won. Like, they didn't have a good record last year. Like, they barely won 50 games. Like that, they didn't.
Hold up. Hey, no, what you do to him?
I don't know, bro. I got froze up. I don't know what happened.
What'd you do to him? There you go. I say,
that Wi-Fi went bugging on him, bro. He was sitting there frozen.
Hey.
Wait, let me go ahead.
You remember that movie Click with Adam Sandler?
Give me
games did they win though?
53.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just want to know
how many games they win this year?
47.
43, I think. 44.
Nah,
so they won 44 games this year. They were injured the whole time, and they won 53 last year.
Hold on,
that's a 9-game difference.
Hold on, JK. I don't think it was no way it was 44 games.
It is.
That's the same team
because the
it was a bad team last year. They're a bad team this year.
Oh yeah, they did win. It was 44.
Yeah,
I mean, 47. That's tough.
It's at the end of the day, that's fine. We still beat them last year. We just struggled to beat them. All I'm saying is you shouldn't struggle to beat them this year. Like,
yeah, I mean, listen. So I'm looking at the roster now. They won 44 games this year. Jimmy Butler played 64 games. Tyler Hero played 67 games. Kyle Lowry played 55 games. If all of them played 70, they're getting to 48, 49 with ease.
Yeah,
and you might be the other one. So.
Oh God, I feel that.
I'm gonna have to reset the router.
Regardless of the fact, though. Wait, I heard something.
I don't know. He keeps freezing.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is tripping, I guess. I don't know.
Nah, it's fine. I'll just edit it out. But nah, I get what you're saying. Like, they weren't good last year, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a test where it's like, dog, y'all struggle with the Heat. If y'all can't wipe them the fuck off the floor this year, then you still not even close to ready because this team sucks.
I mean, it's a different Celtics team too. The Celtics aren't the same as last year. So
well, no, that's what I'm saying.
They should wipe them, but
to me though. I mean, bro, the Heat literally suck, bro. They're like 27th in offensive rating. They're 21st in point differential. Like, they're terrible. They're so bad. I mean, but yeah,
I throw all the metric stats out the window when it comes playoff time because it's always that one team that like to turn the shit up that don't need to be turning shit up.
But the metrics do matter to an extent because, like,
to an extent, I give you that.
I'm not saying it's like the end all be all, but like, for example, I don't think there's ever been an NBA champion who wasn't at least top 5 in one of defensive rating, offensive rating, or net. Like, that's just facts. But
I'm curious.
Philly's going to beat Brooklyn in what, 5? Probably.
I don't know. Philly stinks too.
Yeah, Philly's not good. Cleveland, New York, probably the most entertaining first round series.
That's gonna be so lit. Give me Cleveland, but it's gonna be lit.
I'm gonna say Cleveland in 7, but that shit ain't gonna be no walk in the park for them.
I think New York wins in like 5 or 6. I don't think that's gonna be too hard for them.
You could, bro. New York is just one of those teams that's like they just a bitch to play against, and I don't think people realize how good that Josh Hart acquisition was for them at the deadline. Like,
yeah, I mean, they still gonna lose to the Bucks in 4.
Oh yeah, 100%. Wait, is Julius Randle finna be back though? Is he missing games or no?
Oh, Randall's hurt. You're right.
So
yeah,
I
guess
don't
I'll
know.
take Cleveland.
I don't know if he's gonna be back.
Either way, that series is just whoever gets to lose to the Bucks in 4. Like, it don't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Cleveland wins, they might win one game in Cleveland because Donovan Mitchell will drop like 45, but the Bucks gonna stomp them out in 5.
Donovan ain't dropping no 45.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think the Celtics are beat the Sixers in max 6 games. It might be 5, bro. When you telling me Embiid got to score 54 on 21 of 25 shooting, no Rob Will, no Jaylen Brown in Philly, and you beat us by 2 points, and you telling me I'm supposed to be scared of the Sixers, bro? Like, absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah, you should be, because
the Sixers is the one team I will confidently say as a Celtics fan, like, they cannot beat the motherfucking Celtics. They just can't.
Yeah, y'all always pab them. Y'all always beat their ass, but
and Doc Rivers gonna fold too, per usual.
Yeah, I mean, Missoula probably is too, though.
Yeah, Missoula just so happened to have a better roster. Then the Bucks Celtics, which I don't know. That's
go ahead and give me the Bucks, bro.
That's the real NBA Finals. I'm gonna take the Bucks in 7.
I don't think it's gonna take 7. I think the Bucks are gonna cook them. The Bucks are like the only team, and again, like, it can change. Teams flip switches, like we've seen it before. It could change, but they're the only team that's shown me like there's 3 key things teams have to do to win a championship, and the Bucks are the only one that's hit all 3 for me. So, I mean, we'll see.
I just don't see how you could watch and look at the numbers and think that the Celtics is not, like, that shit's just crazy.
They don't play. They don't play defense like that.
Oh, they don't play defense, but second in net, or first in net, second in defense rating, second in offensive rating. The only time that's been done is by the 14-15 Warriors and the 73-9 Warriors.
I'm not worried about like those stats. I'm talking about like in key moments they fold. They also shoot too many threes for me.
Oh, they do shoot too many threes, but I mean, statistically speaking, you're wrong. So as you told me last week, your opinion is wrong.
Statistically speaking, I'm wrong. However, I do not give a fuck about regular season stats.
Well, I mean,
what's up with that?
What's going on?
What's going on with the regular season?
Last year I had to hear like, the Warriors are going against the greatest defense of all time.
Let's just go ahead and hash that out. So that's rich coming from a Warriors fan, because you don't care about the regular season. Let's go back to the first championship year, shall we? 1 seed, 67, 73, 67. 1 seed, 57 wins.
No ring.
I know this.
What do I care?
This is what I'm saying. Y'all care about the regular season. You can't just have a shitty regular season and then be like, "Oh, we don't care." Dog, you were still a 3 seed last year with 53 wins. Y'all care because first off, you need home court. You need home court. Dog, you were the 1 seed with 57 in 2018 and 19.
What do we need? What do you need home court for?
Bro, I'm just saying, to say y'all don't care.
Wait, no. What do you need home court for?
Bro, y'all want to play at home. Y'all do not want to play on the road.
Where we beat y'all at?
Bro, look. That's last
at?
year. What, you want to know the difference? 11 and 30 this year. You said it was similar last year.
What was
You
our
said
road record last year?
22-19. So if we say an 11-game difference is the same.
So we stunk on the road last year.
3 games over
on the road
500
this
is not
year.
even
We won
close
on the road in the playoffs.
to the same as 11
it
and
don't
30.
matter.
11 wins
22 and
on the road is
19, bro.
nasty.
11. There's never been a defending champion.
You want to know where the 11 wins come from?
I can actually tell you where
Wiggins
they
played
are.
45 games this year.
Oh, well, since you want to talk about Wiggins, we can break that excuse down too. You're 19 and 18 with Wiggins. You only have 2 lineups with a positive plus minus, and it's +1 and +0.1. Trash. You're 12 and 13. You're 12 and 13 with the Curry, Green, Thompson, Poole, Wiggins lineup.
Wait, isn't one of those lineups the best lineup in the league?
Oh, the one that's 12 and 13? And then the other one that's 14 and 13?
Wait, you said we have 2 lineups that are like with Wiggins that are positive. Isn't one of them the best lineup in the league by a wide margin?
If +1's the best lineup in the league, if +1's the best lineup in the league by a wide margin, then
wait, no, don't we have a +21 net rating with our starting 5 on the court?
NBA.com say that you 12 and 13 with Curry, Green, Thompson, Poole, and Wiggins, and you 14 and 13 with Curry, Green, Thompson, Wiggins, Looney. So,
but isn't the starting 5 a +21 net rating?
How you got a +21 with a 14 and 13 record?
Because of the bench.
And you think they can win a championship? You just proved your point. The bench is sorry, and you think they can win a championship?
You do realize we don't play our starting lineup that much together in the regular season,
bro. That sounds like an excuse. You 12 and 13 and 14 and 13 with your 2 best lineup combinations.
And listen,
and what?
And I bet if in the regular season last year.
I bet if we pull them records from last year, they're 10 times better. That's what I'm saying. We won 53 games. We won 53 games last year. Yeah, but I'm saying with that lineup combination, because Clay was out for
last. Clay was out. Clay played in January. We weren't that good last year in the regular season.
But this is what I'm saying. You weren't that good last year. You're really not that good this year, and it shows with every single number and every single argument that you've tried to make for why the Warriors can go back. There's numbers that prove that.
No, the only argument I've made for why the Warriors can go back is the rest of the league's not that good.
That's not a valid argument, though. You have no numbers.
No, it is.
I
said it last year. I said the league stinks.
Exactly. And if you are watching the Warriors and watching this year, if you think this year is the same as last year, as I just statistically proved to you it's not, then that is just a delusional opinion. Just like you told me last week, your opinion is wrong statistically.
You're right. But the opinion isn't wrong because we're still playing basketball.
I didn't say you wouldn't make the playoffs.
Do we have a game on Saturday?
You're also going to beat the Kings. Congratulations.
You're
That's
right.
only because you don't have any
so
true
we'll be playing
road
again
games.
in 2 weeks.
I ain't gonna lie.
You don't have any true
so
road games.
When are we going to lose then?
The second round.
To the Grizzlies?
100%. Or the Lakers.
And how many
whichever
games?
one you draw.
Hey, hold on.
In how many games?
Don't start that Grizzlies analysis. They not gonna be
okay,
there either.
The Lakers then. In how many games?
The Lakers popping them though. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably 6. I'm just telling you, bro. This is
wait, you got the Grizzlies beating us in chase to win a series?
Possibly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
possibly. So what you're talking about is a hypothetical?
Look, well, you're talking about hypotheticals too.
No, is what you're talking about a hypothetical? Is what you're talking about a hypothetical?
The Grizzlies will beat the Warriors, yes.
Hypothetically, because they haven't done it. So how many games do you have them taking to beat the Lakers then?
Probably 7.
Oh, it's gonna take them 7 to beat the Lakers? Ain't no way.
Why you saying? Why you saying it like the Lakers poop though?
Listen,
why you saying it like the Lakers poop?
If you go through a war against Bron, you're not gonna be ready to
listen. It's gonna be real.
That's the Warriors' biggest trump card is that we gonna have the easiest first round.
You say that, that's still gonna take the Warriors 6 games. You just watch. Minimum.
Probably not.
Dog.
And if it does take 6, it's because we just handed them game 5 like we did Memphis. Like it's not because it's actually a 6-game series.
I'm just telling you, like, this is not the same Warriors team, bro. It's just not.
I mean, we'll see.
And there is nothing there's no valid.
Don't the Grizzlies? There is one. It's
there he goes.
There it is. Ooh, there it is. When you see me dead, or JK, when you see my hand go like this is the editing point.
Yeah, we need to do that, bro. I'm gonna be editing the fuck out of this thing.
Yeah, this is the editing point right there. If you can see my
You
hand,
have to put his palm up.
if you can see my hand, that's the editing point.
No, but I was
honest,
trying
though, I don't even think the Grizzlies can beat the Lakers without Steven Adams.
Yeah, the Steven Adams thing is crazy, but I don't know, bro. Apparently,
Like who they gonna play?
Apparently, Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr. not gonna be on the court.
Apparently, he a scorer now.
But he won't be on the court. He won't be on the court. He'll be in
court.
foul trouble.
He'll
be in foul trouble.
I don't know. He has been better about that this year.
Nah, we be cheating. We go to the line, baby.
Bro, in the playoffs, he can't guard guards. They just go. The Warriors don't run pick and roll until the playoffs. Like the Lakers don't really run pick and roll until the playoffs. Like they just gonna pick and roll Jaren to death.
I'm just saying, like, I do think the Warriors are gonna win their first round series, but like literally, even historically, every single number, metric, whatever you want to look at, points to the fact that they have no chance of going back to the finals.
Listen, I hope you're right. We had the worst road record to ever win a championship last year. We had the worst record to ever win a championship last year. So I hope you're right.
I mean, I'm just saying the difference between 22-19 and 11-30 is drastic.
Hey, listen, I agree.
Like, there's never been this is the worst road record ever by a defending champion. Like, yeah, and the only road games that you've actually won is San Antonio, Minnesota, Toronto, twice in Houston, Cleveland, Washington, Oklahoma City, Dallas with no Kyrie, Sacramento with 4 guys out, and a Blazers team who is fucking playing a dude named Jonathan.
Yeah. And we all shout
out Jonathan.
I mean, we'll have to see.
His mom might be my most hated.
I'm not a huge hypothetical guy. Like I really don't care. Like we'll see what happens. We play on Saturday.
I would understand not being a huge hypothetical guy if there wasn't evidence to back the hypothetical.
I'm not a huge hypothetical guy because I prefer banners.
Well, exactly. There's never been anyone win a banner that didn't have at least a top 5 defensive or offensive rating ever.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Like, that's my thing. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't see how you could say that when y'all are league average and like every advanced metric, and the Celtics have literally like broke records, and you say they're not good.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Like the Celtics and the Bucks.
I want to know. I just want to know what side you on. I just want to know what side you on, D Hill. Like you say,
I don't think the Celtics are good because of the way they play in stretches against good teams. I don't care what they do to break records.
Here's my thing.
I didn't care last year. They are the best defense of all time. And I said it's fine. The Warriors will just score 115 on them. And they did.
But the Warriors were first in defensive rating last year.
No, y'all were.
I looked today per Basketball Reference.
We were second.
But shit. Basketball Reference got to step their shit up, I suppose.
We were second. And we were a distant second from January 17th on. Like a distant second.
But I don't know. I just think that like
I hope you're right, because that means we get to play the Grizzlies. I'd rather play the Grizzlies than the Lakers, but I mean you're wrong before we even get to the Grizzlies Warriors series, because I think the Lakers gonna beat the Grizzlies.
I mean, I think everyone wants Warriors Grizzlies, to be honest, but I don't know.
Not everybody.
Everybody but the Grizzlies.
See, I think the Grizzlies want it. I'm gonna be honest.
I think the Grizzlies want that shit too, bro.
They do, bro.
The Grizzlies are the fakest tough team.
I think that the misconception that you have is that people fear the Warriors. The Warriors are just better than everybody. Nobody fears playing anybody in the league. I think the Warriors are just fucking good.
Then why didn't the Suns play their players on Sunday?
I mean, even if they would have played their players, like, what was that do?
Then they would have played us.
No, they're 3 games out.
What are you talking about? They beat the Clippers. We're the 5 seed. We're the 5 seed.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
but they didn't.
They didn't play their players the game before either.
Why not?
Because injury. KD fragile. Why the fuck you
They
gonna
didn't play their players the game before because it was a back-to-back. Why'd they sit them out on Sunday? Because they knew if they lost, they get the Clippers.
Yeah, but
That's
can't you
fine.
also
Have
flip the
Have the
script?
Clippers.
You can flip the
Have the
script on that
Clippers.
too, dog. The Warriors intentionally lost
With what?
games to not play the Suns because they wanted the Kings. And y'all don't care
When
about
did
the
we-
regular
what game
season,
did we-
right?
What game did we lose on purpose?
Bro, I mean, let's see.
We lost games. We lost 38 of them. if we wanted,
But
if we
you
were afraid
even
of the
said it
Thunder, we wouldn't have
yourself.
thrown up
You said it
55 points.
yourself last week on the pod. They're gonna do whatever they can to get that six seed. You knew they were going
I said
to.
I said I want to play. I said I want the Suns at some point. I've said it a million times. I want the Suns. It's easier for me to beat the Suns. I get to piss on KD and CP3's grave at the same time.
Yeah,
We've been doing that for 10 years.
That's my thing though. Is
Give me the Suns.
I just don't see like it'd be different if the Warriors, like last year, they didn't have a great offense, which obviously changed in the playoffs, but they still had an elite defense. They're not elite on either side of the ball this year.
I guess we'll see.
And my thing is you can't pick and choose when you want to use numbers and support numbers. Like you're saying the Warriors are going to make a run strictly based off of history. This year, you can't look at that and say the Warriors are going to make a run.
We play the Kings and then probably the Lakers, but if you're right, then we get to play a team that don't really want nothing to do with us. So Kings, Grizzlies.
But how do we know the Grizzlies don't want smoke?
Nobody knows that.
Behavior. They had Christmas Day. The lights are brightest, prime time, the whole world's watching. They gave us the real slot, and they didn't show up.
And then you got dropped off by like 20 when they didn't have Ja.
You're right. Everything's different in prime time.
That game was prime time, but it wasn't Christmas Day.
It's not Christmas Day. Everything's different when the lights shine the brightest. Ja and them were tweeting about Christmas. Bro, they had it on their wall since June, like the ticker or whatever to Christmas. That was their championship.
But you don't think they've gotten better since Christmas?
Not really. They don't have Steven Adams. They don't have Brandon Clark.
See, as good as Steven Adams is, I think that actually might benefit them because they have to play smaller.
Yeah,
like
against the
Jaren
Warriors,
Jackson
not
can
against
stretch
the
the
Lakers.
floor.
That's gonna put them out against the
Perfect.
Lakers.
Please play small against us.
I'm just saying, we gonna see.
Please play small.
Because
when you play small, what does every team do that plays small? What's the one thing every defense has to do that plays small?
Switch.
What do the Warriors want you to do?
Well, I'm not saying defensively. I'm just saying I think it'll be better for them.
I'm just saying what do the Warriors want you to do?
Switch.
What is our whole offense built around? You switching. So please play small. Please play Jaren at the 5. Please switch everything. That's what we want.
We'll see. I'm just,
You're right. We will see.
I'm not going to sit
here. I can't wait
here.
to find out.
Yeah, well, in about 3 weeks, when the Warriors are no longer in the playoffs, it's going to be interesting. I'm just saying, would you confidently bet your bread on the Warriors to win a title right now?
I don't even know why you asked that.
Nah, because I don't know what Milwaukee gonna do. But we fine in the West.
Bro.
Bro, I don't think y'all better than the Suns. I don't think y'all better than the Grizzlies. I don't think y'all better than the Lakers.
If you think the Sun, respectfully, Pete, respectfully. I mean this like as respectfully as possible. If you think the Suns team can make a deep run, then you truly don't know like the intricacies of what it takes to make a deep run. Respectfully. And I said it on here probably a month ago. I said the greatest thing that's going to happen to the Lakers is that Bron's coming back in March. Because that the Lakers are going to play you guys. When is your playing game?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, and the rotations are settled. That's the biggest thing to a fucking playoff.
See, but you're looking too far. There's only one intricacy that has mattered in the last 50 fucking years of NBA basketball, and it's about having the best player in the series. And when you have Kevin Durant, you have that intricacy in most series. That's how you win.
Hey, listen, and we already beat Kevin Durant in the series.
Before he was who he is now,
What? He won an MVP that year or the year before.
I know, but he didn't have any rings or the play. Like, it's just different. He's more mature
you're right.
of a hooper
You're right.
now.
You're right. It is different because he has rings because of us, and he's done how many playoff
Y'all got
series has he
rings
won
because of
since?
him. Let's not get it
How
twisted.
many playoff series has he won?
That's also very. I'll say. I feel like,
Bro, that
I don't
argument
know.
goes
How many
both
playoff?
ways.
How many
that's
playoff
not
series
good,
has he won since?
Yo, all I'm
Dog.
saying is this: like,
How many
Warriors
playoff
needed
series
K-
has he won
But
since?
the Warriors needed KD
But-
just as much as KD needed.
Yeah, that's what
Did
I'm
we?
saying.
'Cause
Like,
we
they
won
needed
last
each
year.
other. They,
Did we?
bro,
Did we need KD?
Bro, y'all lost a 3-1
for that
series.
certain era of basketball, yes.
See, I prefer banners to hypotheticals.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we didn't talk about
Oh.
history.
So
though.
enjoy your hypotheticals. We're the defending champs. KD's won one playoff series without us.
Bro.
I mean,
At the end of the day,
cool,
that
but
argument goes both ways. That's just facts.
We
it
have
really
more-
does.
Does it? He's got one playoff
Yes.
series without us. Who's been the betting favorite the last 3 years since he left?
Bro, who was the best player on both of the championship Warriors teams with KD?
Steph.
Oh,
Oh my God, bro. Come on, bro.
Then why can't KD win without him?
bro, that's crazy though. Look, that's crazy.
Bruh.
Why can't KD win without? KD's never won without him. I'm waiting. When KD wins without him, I'll give him his flowers.
KD
Until
gonna
then.
win. KD gonna win something this year. I ain't saying he gonna win the chip, but
Hey,
he
listen,
gonna go there. I'm pretty sure KD
Bro,
gonna get there.
I don't give a fuck about going there. If he don't win a championship, that does nothing for me. Bro, that's that loser shit y'all be on.
But how?
Dog,
How is that
your
losing?
franchise
That's
has quite
losing.
literally only been relevant for 6 years total out of the last 8. Your whole entire life before
6
that, they
years
were
out
poverty.
of the 6 years total.
Out of the last 8 because you missed the playoffs twice.
So we've
Because
been
of
relevant
injuries.
6 of the last 8 years, but we've won 4 of the last 8 rings.
Well, yeah, you missed the playoffs twice. Those years don't count as relevant.
We're the only relevant franchise.
I mean, that's
We're
fine.
the
but
standard
you
bearer.
see, but this is the problem with Warriors fans. You
We're the
act like y'all
standard
been
bearer.
for
Often
what?
imitated,
For
never
6
replicated.
years?
Often imitated, never replicated. Why do the Celtics
Never
only
replicated.
shoot threes? Why do the Celtics
Dog.
only shoot threes?
You act
why do
like
the
the
Celt-
Warriors are
why
an
do the Celtics-
all-time franchise.
Why
Just
do
because they've
why
been
do the
good
Celtics
for-
only why do the Celtics only shoot threes?
Because everyone on the team can shoot. Because that's the formula.
Why do you have 5? Why do you have 5 guys that can shoot all of a sudden?
Because that's the formula.
And who started it?
I
You're
mean,
welcome.
dog,
Often imitated, never replicated.
I'm just saying, bro, you sit here and act like the Warriors, the history of the NBA. Like, dog, no, they
At the
still got a ways to go.
at the current moment,
You
are.
can't pick and choose which history you want to include in your narrative, though. History is history,
not-
regardless.
no. We are talking about right now.
Yeah,
At the current moment,
apparently
we are the
not, because
stand-
you keep bringing up you're only. Oh, here he goes again. He need to worry about getting better Wi-Fi instead of putting his money on the Warriors.
Wait. There you go. When you see that,
Dog, this is
ticker
gonna
1101.
this is gonna be a bitch to edit for real. The shit keep freezing, bro.
You got the palm.
right.
You got the palm. You got the palm.
at the current moment, we are the standard in basketball, and we have been for the last 8 years.
But I'm just saying, every argument you've made about the current moment, which is why they can win this year, involves last year. You're disputing the fact that every single number
Yeah.
from this year points to the fact that they have no chance.
What are you talking about? I'm saying at the current moment, we're the standard of the NBA, and we are the defending champions. Period.
Yes, but I'm saying
history
you
am I-
can't. But you can't make an argument for why they will win the title this year other than last year. That's a problem.
Other than yes, you're right. I cannot make an argument about why they will win a championship other than the fact that they win championships more than anybody else currently. You're right.
Yeah, but
Listen,
in those other
listen,
years,
JK.
in those other championship years, the numbers point to the fact that they are a championship caliber team. This year, they do not.
You're right.
That's the
No,
difference.
see, that's my bad. when I went to Chase for ring night and I looked up, I missed the banner that said best offensive net rating 2022-23.
But you're disputing the fact.
That was my bad. I forgot about that.
You are
banner.
completely disregarding the fact that if you go look at those numbers for all those banners you've hung, which get 13 more than come talk to me, all those banners you've hung, you were top 5 in those analytics for all those banner years.
And we should have hung
it
the analytics
correlates.
Too.
It correlates. That's what you're refusing to accept.
I'm saying they can flip a switch.
But they have never had to flip the switch to this degree, and that is a fact.
We'll see. They've never had to flip the switch to the degree they did last year either. That is also a fact. And
they also won 53 games and were top 5 in 2 out of the 3 of those analytics. It is a different team.
53 games is not hard to win. That is not a good number.
That's not what anyone's saying, but you only won 44.
You're right. So they flipped the switch last year. They were a bad road team last year. They won 2 road games and then
bad isn't even the word to describe 11 and 30.
Yeah. No, you're right. We have to flip a switch more. We had to flip a switch more last year than they did previously too. But it is what it is.
But it's just
we just have to flip a switch. I don't know what you want. We'll see if they flip it.
Flipping the switch from being the second best defense in the league and a league average offense, then you got to switch it to you're below league average in defense and league average in offense.
The offense
is
different still. Flip. Listen, the offense is still not bad. It's just we just had a bunch of injuries this year.
See, but it'd be different. Yeah. It'd be different if you could provide
me. The defense absolutely needs to flip a switch.
If you could provide me with an example of one of the championship seasons in which they did not rank top 5 in those analytics, then I will agree with you. But you can't, because every single year they've won the title, they have been top 5 in those analytics. That shit is history, which you are clearly such a big fan of, is history. That shit's never been done.
I'm a fan of championship. I do not care about the analytics.
But you're just
I don't even know what 90% of them stupid ass numbers you just said mean.
You don't need to understand. You don't need to know.
You're right, mean. because this one says banners, not analytics. That's why I don't need to know about it.
But you're running you're running in circles, because go look at those analytics, the years that you won the banners. That's what you're avoiding, because you know you're wrong.
Because I don't care about the analytics. I care about rings.
And you won the rings because you were good enough to be top 5 in those stats.
See, that's because where I disagree.
Because you were a better team.
2015, we won because 2015-16, I think they should have split. 2015 was outstanding circumstances, I would say. Obviously, we got KD and we ran away with the league twice. Last year, we won.
Them shits don't count. Skip them.
It's fine. Last year, we won because the rest of the league fucking stunk. Are you look at who we played. Look at who we played to get to the champion. Look at our run. The league was not good.
But you were also better.
We were never challenged.
You were also better last year. Literally in every statistic, you were better.
We were better than bad. The rest of the league was bad.
But that's not the point.
But you said they was never challenged. Didn't they go game 7 with the Grizz or not?
No.
They won game 6.
All right, but here's the thing.
And we were up 3. We were up 3-1 and just handed them the league. We were never challenged.
And the league, not saying it's great, but it did get a little better. And the Warriors got
I don't think it's gotten better. I think the Bucks, agreed. I think the Bucks are better. I think the Celtics are a similar team. I think they're a good team also, but the Bucks are better. Again, we'll see what the Bucks do. We will see what the Bucks do. But no one else has got. I don't think anyone else has gotten. I think the Grizzlies are substantially worse than last year, and now they're missing 2 players. And mentally, bro, there is not a more fragile team than the Grizzlies. Mentally.
But the Nuggets got better and the Suns got better, so it's it balances out.
I did the Suns.
If there's one team I'm not about, it's the damn Nuggets. They poop to me.
But bro, I'm not worried about the Nuggets.
Reggie Jackson does help them though. They needed the bench score.
The Nuggets don't play no defense. Jokic won't be able to survive the series with us. Unfortunately, I would listen. I more than anyone would love if the way like the Warriors went out, it was like Jokic. I think Jokic deserves one. I think Embiid deserves one. I think both of them are like the type of players you want to pass the torch to, I guess you could say, right? Like, so like that shit ain't gonna happen. And the Suns didn't get better yet. Like, not yet. Next year, sure. But they don't have a bench.
I still think they're better though.
No, because last year they had defined roles. They were a better defensive team, and they knew what they had to do to win. They still lost because they didn't want to play us, but like it is what it is. Who else is in the Clippers? Never been worried about the Clippers. The Lakers are better though. I will give the Lakers that. They are better.
Like, I don't know. I just think I'm not saying that, the Warriors are only going to lose because of analytics. I'm just simply saying no champion has ever had that bad of an analytical, like,
yeah.
There comes a point in time.
Has there ever been a season where the league was as bad as it is now? I mean, bro, there's 2 50-win teams in the West.
Exactly. And your analytics are still that bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's different. Like last year, yeah, you guys weren't a good regular season team, but you still knew, bro. Like last year, you still knew the Warriors were good as fuck. If you didn't, then you're a casual. Like I knew the Warriors were at least making it to the Western Conference Finals. And I knew once they had the Mavericks, I was like, dog, Luka's not beating the Warriors by himself. And that's when I was like, it's raps.
Our road to the Western Conference Finals, I would call easier this year than last year.
You said what?
I don't think so.
Say that one more time.
Our road to the Western Conference Finals is easier this year than it was last year.
Man, in the first round, maybe, but the second and third, I don't think so.
Bro, if you're telling me our first round matchup is easier, and then we get to play a Grizzlies team without Steven Adams and Brandon Clark,
but you're not playing them though. You know who you playing.
Oh, P.
You know
if y'all get there. I'm talking about because JK already said y'all gonna lose. So I'm talking.
JK on drugs. He's on crack.
If y'all get there, it's
losing
different.
To the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
bro.
No, listen. If y'all get there, it's different. If y'all get there, it's different.
I'm just saying, if you think
JK, don't make that face.
If you think the Grizzlies can beat the Warriors, then you have to assume they can beat the Lakers too. Like, come on,
bro. The Lakers are better than the Warriors, though, bro. We know this already. Quit playing. Yes, we do. We do know this.
But what the hell have the Lakers won?
Hey, we got a chip just like y'all did. You feel me? Don't do that.
2020?
Don't do that.
Was that 2020?
If you don't count the bubble, I damn sure don't got to count that KD bullshit y'all doing.
Hey, listen, you don't have to.
I'm good in the hood on that.
You don't have to.
The only team that they want to chip in this circle right here, we know, JK. I ain't gonna slice you, my brother. But all I'm gonna say is you don't hear the Warriors from them KD years talking about, well, we didn't have a parade, we didn't have no ring night, we didn't have this, we didn't have that. What is all that?
Yo, Bron been twerking for a parade for 3 years.
That honestly, bro, all that you just said does not matter. All that you just said does not matter, bro. Nobody worried about no damn parade, dude.
Bro, I mean,
we got that one.
You not worried about a parade, but Bron is.
Bro, it don't matter. We got to have a parade right here.
Y'all winning the chip this year?
Bro, stamp that shit on twin.
Hey, that would, listen.
Hey, I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Instead of me saying, I hope somebody can beat us, I hope somebody can take this off of us, stamp that shit. We winning that bitch.
No, listen, that would be a dope story.
I just can't wait because I will, with the utmost confidence, I don't know many things are certain, but one certainty I do know is that the Warriors will not be back in the finals, and I cannot wait till that shit happens.
Same.
I ain't on that time and Deion on. Ain't no same, ain't none of that.
Same.
Because then if you lose this year, new CBA,
it's over.
The dynasty's over.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
You just gonna say it's a wrap?
I understand. I understand why, I get it. Defending champions.
We'll have to go to bed at night with 4 rings.
I know it sucks. At least you still got. Hands empty though, fingers empty.
Some teams can't even put together 4 series.
I mean, listen, The Celtics still relevant. They just ain't got a ring, but they getting one.
Are they relevant? Bro, the only nigga that talk about them making the finals last year is you. No, nobody cares.
Hey, I'm only laughing because I hate
like
the Celtics.
The reigning defending Eastern Conference champions of the world.
You just must not watch a lot of sports shows.
Bro, don't nobody care. Bro, don't nobody care.
You just don't care. Go watch sports talk shows. They all talk about the Celtics still.
But ain't nobody. We not gonna be sitting around during the finals talking about it. The reigning.
So wait, let's talk about something. Let's talk about something.
And did y'all hang a banner for that?
What year? What year? No, we got 17 real ones to hang. What year was that?
So you don't hang banners for that? Then why do we care?
We could fit. We can't even fit all our banners in Chase Center.
We don't hang Western Conference Championship banners either. So we don't care about that stuff. Listen, y'all don't either. Except for you.
All I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. What year was Curry in when he won his first ring?
Don't know, don't care.
Year 6. So my thing is, bruh, we could say Curry is a loser from year 1 to 5, bro. To say someone's a loser. And Curry didn't even win one till his 6th year. Tatum's in his 6th year, and he already been to motherfucking 3 Eastern Conference Finals and a Finals. That's more than Curry could say.
See, bro, this is what I'm talking about. Don't nobody care, y'all made the Eastern Conference.
Bruh.
Yeah, you coming in here talking about
but you're calling him a loser. But you calling him a loser. You calling him a loser is what proves. See, that's why you won't let me talk, because I'm gonna probably just prove you wrong again, like I have about 15 times tonight. See, that's why you're doing that. I understand that's your deflection mechanism. It's fine.
It's not a deflection. I do not care. I do not care he made an Eastern Conference Finals.
That's not even what I'm talking about, though.
I respect he made a finals because it made our championship easier.
Oh my God.
Listen. But my thing is,
so I'm grateful. I owe a lot to Jason Tatum.
My thing is,
because if Giannis and them made it. You know,
my thing is,
if Giannis and them made it, we might not be here right now. So thank you.
Is that you calling Jason Tatum a loser proves how good you know he is? Because name me a player besides Magic Johnson who won within their first 5 years. Please.
Don't know, don't care. Anyone that loses is a loser.
Damn.
That's how I look at it. Loser.
So that means
Steph lose this year, loser.
All right, so Steph's been in the league for 14 years. So he's been a loser for 10 of his 14 years.
Yes. There's one winner every year.
Let's get it.
Period. There's one winner every year.
Steph is a loser 5/7 of the time. We love that.
Yeah. There's one winner every year.
5/7.
5/7. We're reducing the
quick maths. Quick maths.
There's only one winner every year. That's it.
That's just
you have one goal.
Like
you have
dog.
One goal.
If Tatum was in year 10 with no rings, it'd be different. But you acting like he's supposed to win in his 3rd year. Nobody does that shit. Bron ain't even win his first one till year 9.
Do not care. Bron won.
Hey, first of all, watch your mouth when you talking about Bron like that.
Do not care.
Okay, watch out when you talking about Bron like that.
Not a loser anymore. He lost last year, right? Y'all win championship?
No.
Loser. That's the definition of loser is to lose. If I'm wrong, show me. I believe Tatum lost.
But
I might be wrong on that.
But the thing is,
hey P, you watched the finals last year?
Regretfully, I did. Man.
This is how
I did.
This is how you know that you got Deion.
Would you say that Jason Tatum lost in the finals last year, P?
Hey, I say Jaylen
this is
Brown
how
lost.
you know that Deion that you got Deion in shambles, because he started making jokes about everything. He couldn't prove me wrong about why the Warriors are contenders. He can't prove me wrong about any player who's won within their first 5 years.
No. I'm being dead ass right now. If you think I think anything short of a championship is a success, and you're not a loser if you lose, this is my last episode doing this podcast.
Oh, who said that?
You just said I'm making jokes. I'm being dead serious right now. If you lose, you are a loser.
Hey, there's other definitions of loser.
That's dead serious. That's dead serious. If you lose, you do not win a championship, you are a loser to me. Period.
No, I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying you say that acting like all these great players was winning in their first 5 years. I'm not saying he's not a loser now.
I never said any of the great players won in their first 5 years. I don't give a fuck what year anybody's in.
But you telling me
two grown men step on a court, you do not get extra points because you're in your third year.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you telling me that Tatum is not going to win a ring
ever in his career?
Ever.
Man, as long as Giannis over there, I don't know, G.
Listen, if
it's tough sledding over there
with the current construction, listen, you never know. I mean, listen, if Tatum, you never know. If Tatum and Luka decided to team up, or Tatum and Giannis decided to team up, then if it's just gonna be him and Jaylen Brown, yeah, I don't think they're gonna win a ring. I'll tell you right now, who I don't think will ever win a ring is Nikola Jokic. I'll stand on that.
Won't.
I don't think Jokic ever wins. Yeah, I don't think Embiid ever wins a ring. I don't think Jokic ever wins a ring. I don't think Book ever wins a ring, to be honest. CP3 definitely won't win a ring. Aiden won't win a ring.
I'm gonna be honest.
And to be honest, I'm getting close to saying I don't think Luka will win a ring.
I don't think Luka. I dead ass think Tatum is
Luka's
the only
problem
one that will.
We know about Luka though. He the problem.
I think Tatum's the only one that will win.
The only concession I have to that is I think Luka and Jokic are going to team up, and
that's what I want to see. I think that's the only pair that would really.
If they team up, it's nasty for the league.
It will be, but they're gonna have to score 150 points a game because you want to talk about a horrific defense. God Almighty!
Nah, all they got to do is add defenders. Them two can handle the rest.
Yeah, you just got to put good defenders around them. They're so good in ISO, you can play the way the Nets played. Hypothetically, with non-shooters around them.
Listen, hey, no, JK, I give you this. Now's the time because Bron is almost 40.
No, see, that's the thing, bro.
And like everybody else phasing out.
This is what I'm looking at. When all them is out the league, Tatum's still going to be in his prime. All he's going to have to do is beat Giannis. Like,
but that's a lot of foreshadowing, though. That's
a whole lot of hyphypothetics. I
know what he has done, bro. He's already top 6. He's already top 6.
Listen,
top 6 in what, the league?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I give you that.
Bro.
I give you that.
Well, Luka, Jokic.
You putting Luka over Tatum after this year?
Yeah. Individually. Individually.
Tatum played both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Listen, Tatum plays both sides of the ball, like, allegedly. Yeah.
Tatum played defense. Tatum played.
Here's the thing. Tatum plays defense for a superstar. Tatum doesn't play defense, but he plays defense for a superstar.
Which is down. Hey, hold on. Deion, break that down. I'm gonna hear you out. Break that down.
The way we view players is different, right?
Correct.
Like if Draymond Green played defense the way Tatum does, he's a borderline unplayable basketball player, right? But he doesn't play anything on offense, right? Like Clay and Steph, like we talk about, Clay was an all defensive player, but Warriors fans, we talked about Steph, like, yo, he's a good defender. That's a good defender for a superstar. That's not a good defender.
I always said Steph was a great off-ball defender. I think he tries on ball. I think he's a good on-ball defender for a superstar, because who I'm comparing him to defensively is like 40-year-old Bron, James Harden, Jokic, Luka. You know what I'm saying? Like his peers don't play any defense. So if he plays a little, he's now like a plus defender. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like Jordan Poole and Steph play similar on defense. When Poole does it, it pisses me off. When Steph does it, I'm cool with it.
I mean,
that's all I'll say.
Okay.
Tatum.
Now, by you saying that, Tatum is 2 notches better of a defender than his peers. Yes. No, I'm saying his young peers. The SGA,
we talk about
all of those, he's 10 times better than them.
We talk about Tatum like he's OG or Mikal or like, you know what I mean? Like, and I get it. Compared to his peers, he is OG and Mikal. But compared to just defenders, like, yeah, Tatum's like above average, like good defender.
I mean,
I think he's such. I think
for Tatum, a superstar,
bro. I don't know. I feel like me personally, maybe I overrate his defense, but I feel like Tatum can guard your best player on one end and still hold his own on the offensive end. That's how I've always felt.
He does that.
And what's funny is
all the time.
But I'm not a Tatum fan at all.
But it's kind of like what we did with Kobe. Like, was Kobe really that good of a defender? Or was Kobe that good of a defender for a superstar?
I mean, I think you could say the same shit about MJ.
Agreed. But it's how you
Nah. It's different for MJ. MJ had an all-time great defender beside him.
Yeah.
He was guarding. He was
See, I guess that's the thing I would say about Tatum is like low key, bro. Like besides Marcus Smart, he might be the best defender on the team, and they continue to have a top 5 defense every year. So it's like,
so what? Like, I don't know if he's. I mean, I don't know about that.
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, Robert Williams is a better shot blocker, but I don't think he's a better defender. Like Tatum can guard at least 1 through 4. Yeah. And a smaller 5, but he can't guard an actual 5.
I mean, if we put it like that, then he's guarding most of the league, pretty much. Like not a real center wise, most of the league.
It's going to be interesting though, because I mean, I've been saying it.
I mean, it doesn't really.
I give you ups. Tatum top 6 in the league. Me personally, he top 5. But
yeah,
hey, it's replaceable, I guess. I don't know. Jokic, Embiid.
Jokic and Embiid have to be in it.
No, they are in it.
KD has to be in it. Steph has to be
in it. The 3 undoubtables are Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis. That's the undoubtable.
And then KD, right? Because JK said he's a top 3 player earlier in the show or something like that.
Well, all time, not right now.
That was it.
He ain't played enough this season, but when he's healthy, we saw it, bro.
When healthy, he's the top 3 player.
Bro, he was dead ass about to win MVP if he didn't get hurt. Like, bro, he was on one.
Okay, so when you say Tatum's top 6, it's just based off availability, or is it because he's actually
no? I mean, but see, you could take the KD thing either way, because like,
I'm just asking. Is it top 6 based off availability, or is he?
I'm saying this year, he's definitely been a top 6 player in the league this year.
So it's based off availability.
Well, it's based off the totality of the season.
Availability.
So you're going availability over ability. Deion, you team ability, and JK, your availability.
Yeah. So you're saying he's a top 6 player because he played the season and he played really good.
Well, no, because even with everyone available, I mean, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis, Steph, KD, he's 6th. Like
depends where you put Luka.
Because I wouldn't put Luka over him because we seen what Luka just did with that Dallas team. So it's like I don't know.
Depends on where you put Luka.
Luka is
it's interchangeable.
Luka is the NBA.
Depends on where you put Braun too, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, that's ability though. Yeah, listen, that's ability over availability. You know
is
like if we're talking like just pure like
ability,
pure basketball player, like who like if you take the best player in a series, you're probably going to take Braun over Tatum still, I think. Just for this year.
Yeah. For the sake of like the experience.
So that would be
everything.
6. So that would be 6. So that would be 6. That would be 6.
That's debatable though.
That'd be 6.
It's debatable. Oh, so he's top 7. Oh God!
I'm just saying.
Shoot me.
No. Listen, your parameters are your parameters. If your parameters are the fact that he played and some of these other guys didn't, that's fair. But that's all it is. Like that's all it is.
I think it just depends. Like because even if those guys did play, 30 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, it's probably a top 7 season regardless of who was available. Top 6, however you want to look at it.
Hold on.
I mean, he led the league in total points. Like, I don't know.
What was he in the league in total points?
He led the league in total points.
So availability. What was he per game? He was like 4th or 5th? Because what you got Dame, Embiid, Steph. No, Steph didn't get that.
Steph was 29.8, I think, or 29.6.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't average. He was.
If he would have scored like I think 30 plus in the last 3 games, I think he would have hit it. I think he would have been like 31.
Hey, so Tatum, what did Tatum average?
30 point something, 9 and like 4.8 or 4.7, something like that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm glazing. That man Braun averaged 29, 8, and 7. Boy, old as hell, baby.
Yeah, he's too old to be doing all that, boy.
Hey, that boy. Hey, I'm just saying, JK. Hey, JK, I'm just saying. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. And I know it's a different generation, but bro, every week Braun and Steph breaking some first dude over 35 to do blah blah blah. Like, yo, what were these dudes doing back in the day?
Nah, shit. Shit.
Bro, it's once a week.
Hey, all I'm saying is, JK, it made me feel good as a Bron fan hearing Tatum stats being top 6 and Bron like that. Hey, we in good hands, brother. We in good hands. I like that.
Bruh, I
But hey,
don't know.
I give
But
you
I
respect,
mean,
bro.
look.
Tatum,
But I
Tatum
mean,
nice.
look.
Tatum nice.
Top 6 based off availability for sure. For sure.
To be fair, I'm not gonna have any qualm with the person who doesn't want to put him top 6 because of the finals last year. Like, if you don't want to put him top 6, like, I get it, because he did fold.
Lose in those finals or something?
Because he folded. Like,
loser.
I mean,
here we go.
Hey,
oh God.
But like you said, hold on though. What was your quote? To win a playoff series, you need to have the best player in the series.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Okay.
He has the ability to do it. He does. And you know that.
So he in a Bucks series, y'all don't got the best player.
I mean, okay, am I going to say no?
No,
listen. This is the thing. They have to be the best player, like, in the series, and like, he can outplay Giannis over a 7-game stretch. Is he better than Giannis? No, but he could easily average.
Anybody can outplay anybody. I mean, shit.
No, they cannot.
Listen, Andrew Wiggins
Donovan Mitchell can outplay Giannis?
Andrew Wiggins was damn near the second best player on the floor in the NBA Finals. Anybody can outplay anybody for 7 games.
It's just, I don't know, like that. But that's like, if he does, that's what's keeping people from putting him in that top 5, though. Like, because
the finals, I don't give a fuck about that.
Well, it's just like, if you think about it depends on what you look at. Because I mean, if you're going based off of like,
bro, don't nobody remember what Tatum did in them finals, bro. Don't nobody care.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying.
My fault.
At all. I was saying that people don't want to make him a top 5 player yet, because, like, for example, nobody really had Giannis top 5 until he actually won the ring with his team. Like, there was people that were.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's not true, bro. In our top 5, there's two dudes that don't have a ring. It's two dudes we said will never win the ring in our top 5.
But that's what I'm saying is, you think Tatum's a loser and Embiid is a chronic loser because he can't even beat Tatum.
Yeah, and Jokic is too.
So I mean,
they lost.
It's just hard. Like, how can how can you put Embiid over Tatum when Tatum
Embiid is a better
owns
basketball
Embiid?
Player. He's about to win MVP.
Like, do you think he really should win the MVP?
No, Giannis should win MVP.
No, I think Giannis should win it. But I've never, ever finished a season even been willing to have a dialogue about Tatum winning an MVP. So the fact that we're on year 3 of MVP, like Embiid at least being in the combo, good for him. I
mean, yeah,
the MVP is nasty work though.
But
they changing the criteria and shit. It's weird.
Yeah, the MVP is weird. I'm not a huge MVP guy.
It's nasty, you know.
I really don't care about nothing besides championships. Like, the rest of that shit's just combos on Twitter, basically. You don't hear nobody talking about no first team all NBA until their favorite player don't got a ring. Essentially, that's when you hear somebody like, bro, you'll never hear a Bron fans used to talk, bro. Yeah, Bron fans prior to. I'm not even gonna say prior to 2012. I'm gonna say prior to the Cleveland ring, because them Heat rings, like, I don't think really hit the same for y'all. But prior to that 2016 year, bro, they came up with nasty work for Bron. And now it's just like, yeah, you got 4 rings.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I guess.
All I'm going to say...
Bro, it's only ringless dudes where we start talking about all NBAs and all stars. And
I mean, I guess they do matter.
You know what I mean?
They do matter, though. Like,
I'm not saying they don't matter,
extent.
but they matter to dialogue. You know what I mean? Like, they matter because, like...
They matter to resume.
Yeah,
I think there's plenty of guys in the hall that don't have a ring.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying that, but, like, I'm saying, like, once a player wins something that's real, like, you stop giving a fuck about the other stuff for a reason.
I mean,
was that the case with Steph? Because they was hounding his ass for Finals MVPs. So there's always something.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Finals MVP I think is worse than the regular MVP. Like, the Bill Russell Award.
Yeah, but you only saying that
because
because Steph only got one. If he had all four, you'd be on here talking
true.
about that's four-time final
How many
MVP.
does Bron have? Does Bron have all four?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that. Because I'm assuming MJ has all 6, right?
MJ does have all 6.
And then Kobe has 3.
Hey,
Kobe's got 2.
Yeah, Kobe got 2.
He didn't win the one.
Nah, he didn't win one with Shaq. He
didn't win in 02?
Nah.
Shaq got all them things.
Yeah, Shaq got them all.
So Shaq has 4?
Finals
Did
MVPs?
they give it? Nah, because they gave it to Wade, I think, in the first one.
Yeah, see, all the questioning we just did shows how useless that award is. But we all know who won the championship. Thank you.
I was gonna say,
but it's easy to say it's useless when it don't benefit your player in an argument.
But I don't. First off, Steph, Steph is great. I'm thankful for everything he did. I've said a million times, bro. If Steph left for Charlotte, good luck to him. Like I don't really, I wouldn't root for him in Charlotte. I don't care that much.
Boy, stop.
Steph is what made the Warriors relevant.
You're right. And I'm thankful for that. But the moment you're not with me, you're against me. So it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to sit. Like, I do not. People always argue about you'll never catch me on Twitter in an argument about Steph's place in history. I do not care. He's my greatest point guard ever. If you think Buddy with HIV is better than him, good luck.
Well, I mean, I guess
I find it hard to believe you would. I find it hard to believe you wouldn't root for Steph wherever he goes.
I guess I wouldn't. I would
never root for Steph.
I can't say anything because I was the same way. As soon as Tom Brady left New England, I ain't rooting for the Bucks. I'm rooting for Mac Jones.
I don't care about individual players. I care.
Cap.
I don't care about individuals.
No cap. You see who I be rocking.
Yeah, because I know you wanted the Bucks to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Quit capping.
Well, my team wasn't in it at that point. Like if the Warriors weren't,
but you wanted to see Brady win that ring, though. You wanted. I mean,
yeah, because at that point, it's like, bro, if the Warriors,
I'm different. I wouldn't want Steph to ever win with anybody else. Fuck that.
Why?
Fuck that.
So you can say it was the Warriors and not Steph.
Because he left. He turned his back.
Listen, to be fair, I think he can do what he want because he's not gonna. But
he can do what he want, but it don't change the fact that he left.
Like,
if you leave, you leave. Bro, it could be. I'll tell you what. The only way I'd root for Steph is if it was Steph versus KD, just because I really don't want KD to ever win.
What if it was Steph versus Bron?
I'd have to give me Bron. Bron ain't never leave. At least the Warrior.
That's nasty, bro. That's so nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, bro.
I feel you. You have your things. Everybody got their own thing. All right. And I'm not gonna knock you for that. But that's just the first time I've ever heard. So I'm like,
I'll tell you what, the reason I fuck with Steph, the reason I've latched on to him the way I don't latch on to other players that play for my teams, him, Clay. I used to feel this way about Draymond, but I know Draymond's about to leave, so I don't really feel it about Draymond. Steph and Clay ain't going nowhere. I ain't got to worry about that. You know what I mean? We've never really had an offseason where it was drawn out. I got to worry about Steph leaving. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that as much as I appreciate any championship. So I'm rocking with Steph, period, because I know he's not going nowhere. But I don't know who would be a good example from any of my teams. Madison Bumgarner. I don't know if y'all are baseball fans.
Wait, you a Giants fan?
Yeah.
Well, good thing he fell off a cliff when he left anyway.
And I thank God for it every day.
Hey, look, you want to know why? You want to know why we know about the Giants? Because when me and JK was growing up, Tim Lincecum was that motherfucking dude when we was
because they won 3 rings. That's why you know about the Giants.
It was
shit. I'm a fan off right quick with all my rings. How many of your Mets got, Pierre?
It don't matter. Hey, when they ain't got none since I became a fan. I became a Mets fan in 2008, bro, because of David Wright. I became a fan because of a player, and then I stuck with him because of that.
See, that's not me. I'm a fan of team first, player second. So that's why
I really don't get why you're not an A's fan. That sounds kind of bandwagon, if I'm being honest.
I was born in San Francisco.
You went to school in Oakland, so I didn't know. Well, allegedly went to school in Oakland.
I didn't go to school.
Allegedly.
I didn't go to school in Oakland.
That's what you told me, bro.
We not gonna get it.
I didn't tell you I went to school in Oakland.
I'm from
you
Richmond.
Said
you can't
and was
find
born
it
in
because there's a million schools in Oakland. That was your exact.
I said there's a million schools in the Bay Area.
No, I thought it said Oakland.
Hey, that's neither here or there. I'm just saying when it came to baseball, I mean
the first the first thing I ever did as a kid was go to a Giants game, then go to a Niners game. The last team I was a fan of was the Warriors, to be honest.
If you think about it, though, I mean that's cool though. But in our situation, or me and JK at least, if you grew up, we don't have a major league baseball team, so you kind of you just
choose your team.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I did.
Yeah, I'm just saying why I'm a fan of teams.
I feel that though. I mean, the Giants cool as hell, the Niners, whatever, fuck them. But you know what I'm saying? Gang, bang, bang, not a gang, whatever. And then the Warriors.
That shit corny.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit is corny as hell.
That shit corny as hell, to be honest. But like nobody in the Bay say that though. That's what's weird. You know,
it's because y'all got a lot of.
We got a lot of fans in LA and like other areas. Like I know, like
it's outrageous.
If we being honest, like the Niners are probably like the most like not global. What's the word for the country? Like we're probably like the most widespread team across the. Yeah, we're probably like the most nationwide team, like us or the Cowboys. So it's like
it used to be the Raiders back in the day for real.
It did used to be the Raiders for real.
It used to be the Raiders.
But like, so there's a lot of weird shit that goes on with the Niners. I don't really get behind too much.
I mean, I feel it because, like, my whole life, Patriots were a dynasty. All you see is bandwagon Patriots fans. Like, it's annoying.
I don't know, bro.
I ain't even calling these dudes. I like before this episode pops off and a bunch of Niner fans mad at me trying to find me at Levi's. I ain't calling y'all bandwagons by any means. I'm just saying, like, in the Bay, we have a different type of swag than the rest of the country. And when some of this shit pops off in other parts of the country, that shit just weird to me. That's all I'm saying.
Bro said different type of swag.
We do.
So you ain't start rocking with the Warriors till they started winning? That sound crazy.
Nah. I'm just
fucking with you. Chill on his loyalty, man.
I didn't say that. I didn't start rocking with the Warriors probably till like 2000. I was probably like 8.
Antoine Jameson might beat.
Nah, not even. It was Vonteego Cummings. It was Wilt Chamberlain got his jersey retired. That was the first game I ever went to. I liked playing basketball. I didn't like watching basketball for the longest time. I thought that show was hell of a boring.
Interesting. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I will stand my ground. Have no clue who's going to win. I would, if I was betting money, I'd bet money on the Bucks. But I'm not finna bet money on the NBA playoffs this year. That's just a bad investment.
Lakers,
the Bucks are like runaway favorites, by the way. Like it's pretty nasty.
Lakers at 4.
Listen, man, y'all got to make the playoffs first.
Lakers that's true.
Like next week, if y'all able to survive whatever that thing is that goes on tomorrow,
Lakers at 4.
Hey, you got it. Lakers in 1 first.
I don't care. Wait,
how many games? How many games is playing? Is it best of 3?
They got to win 1. The 7's got to win the first. Whoever wins the 7 and 8 game gets the 7, and then the loser of that plays the winner of 9-10.
You ain't even got to explain that shit. We finna pab them. Lakers on 4 the rest of the way.
Dude, listen, you got to give Deion a break. He's got PTSD about the play-in because the Warriors played in it and lost. So
isn't it different now?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
different now, right? Like
I think
we had to lose twice.
I don't remember how it worked that first year. Y'all did it the first year, right? It was the bubble year, right?
Yeah, the Grizzlies had to beat us twice. Yeah, like it was the best of 3.
That shit was
but we only had to win once. Like it's different now. And I don't pay like, bro. We was never gonna be in it, so I wasn't too worried about it.
Lakers at 4.
It's gotta be Lakers in 1 first.
I don't care.
I'm gonna go
for that.
That's the problem.
Tune in tomorrow night. Tune in tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Or whatever time.
The problem is y'all not even in the shit.
Hey,
I'm on your side.
I know
nobody defended the Lakers more than me.
I know you on my side. You ain't got no choice.
Nobody defended the Lakers more than me. But y'all ain't even there yet.
Don't matter. Scrap the play in. We would still be in. If there was not a play.
They should scrap the play, but they
wouldn't matter.
They didn't.
They didn't.
So y'all not there yet.
So the Timberwolves got to get.
You telling me the Lakers can't beat the Wolves without Gobert? I will bet the house on that shit.
Yeah, I think the Wolves are better without Gobert personally. If I was a Lakers fan, I'd feel more comfortable.
Nas Reed is him. I mean, I'll give you that. Nas
I don't
Reed
even think
is him.
I don't even think he playing.
He been hurt for weeks.
I don't think he playing.
Cat at the 5, it makes them a better team, in my opinion.
It does make him worse defensively, though.
He is
he pussy. No,
it's a 1-game sample size. You ain't got to play defense yet.
I mean, even if hypothetically, if they lose.
Oh, no, Jaden McDaniels, huh?
No, his bro, Nas' wrist broke or whatever going on with his wrist, and Jaden punched the wall. He broke his hand. He's out.
Bro, they idiots. The Wolves, some dumbasses.
Yes, it's
Listen, man. We could go down the list. I know we got a draft to get to, so I won't. For a lot of these Western Conference teams, they ain't hold up this year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, the West was definitely a shit show. But we got to do this pretty quickly. We're gonna draft contenders, so it's gonna be a 3-round draft. We each get 3 picks, and you just got to pick what's left. So I mean, once we get past the first 3-4 picks, it's about to be hell. But I'll let Deion go first. I feel like he don't ever get to go first in these drafts. But
I'm cool. I'll take the Bucks.
We'll go Deion.
Are we taking teams and players?
You taking teams.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'll take the Bucks.
So it's Deion, then I'll let you go P, then I'll go last. And then we won't even snake it. We'll just stay alternated. So we know who P gonna take.
Well, are we taking playoff teams?
Yeah, they got to be in the playoffs. Obviously,
then he can't take.
I can't take the Lakers.
That is so foul. That's a flagrant.
That's not a foul. The Warriors going last in this draft.
You can't take the Lakers.
Fuck the trash cans.
No, you could take a play-in team. I mean, if you motherfucking take the Raptors going to contend, then
nope. Nah, bro, we choosing playoff teams.
Hey man, cut it off at the 8 seed. Let's go traditional. Cut it off at the 8 seed. Fuck all that. Cut it off at the 8. I'm being dead ass. Y'all laughing shit. Cut it off at the 8.
What you rocking with me?
He took the Bucks. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna do it so JK can't. Give me the Celtics, bozo.
Bro, fuck you. Oh God. Oh shit, I'm throwing my mic. Bro got me heated. I'm over here throwing shit like David Ortiz. Oh God. This is some ass.
Yeah, you're beat, buddy. You thought you had the Celtics in a bag.
Hey.
You're beat, buddy.
See, the thing is, I simply can't take the Warriors out of respect for my own opinion. So I gotta go. I mean
it should be a pretty easy decision.
It's gotta be the Suns.
Oh, yuck. To me personally, I think it's a good pick.
I mean, I don't know how you could talk about the Grizzlies the way y'all talked about the Grizzlies and then take the Suns.
Hey.
They got KD. That's really all.
I thought the Grizzlies would come out of one of y'all mouths so quickly.
You ain't let me get there yet, brother. You ain't let me get there yet. Well, look, hey, listen. Listen, to your point.
We already took 3 teams.
Listen, to your point, I would take the Grizzlies, but I know who they finna play. I'm not going for that. I'm sorry.
He can't, bro.
They're chopped.
Against his word.
They're chopped.
Yeah, I mean, this one's pretty easy. Y'all just handed me the last 2 champions. We choose the contenders. We choose the teams to win the chip, and I get the last 2 chips. So give me the Warriors and the Bucks.
Now I'm taking the Lakers.
I'm making making myself go third was just absolutely nasty work on myself. I'll take the Grizzlies.
I'll take
you. Not safe in my hood.
How many are we doing?
3.
Honestly, I only think there's 3 teams.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. It's weird because, realistically, who really want to take motherfucking Brooklyn?
I mean, listen, the Grizzlies aren't winning the chip. There's just no way.
Could you imagine the headlines though? All the Jaw shit.
It's a parade inside their city. It's the most marketable thing.
I'll tell you right now, it's more likely Ja's in rehab than it is he's holding a Larry O'Brien. It is what it is. I mean, I feel for the guy, but he's an alcoholic. I'm gonna take. Nah, Jokic ain't winning for sure. I'll take the Clippers, I guess. Maybe PG gets healthy.
It's good value.
Don't even do all that.
No, to be fair, if PG gets healthy, like the West is wide open, bro. They could motherfucking.
I mean, listen, if you want to play the Suns, they're getting them at the right time.
Listen,
you know what I mean? Like they're getting the Suns at
Pierre,
the right time.
I know you ain't saying shit, dog. Y'all 0-11 against the Clippers in the last 11 games.
And they 0-11 on going to chips. They sorry as fuck.
0-11 on what?
Going to championships. They sorry as fuck.
You saying they ringless?
They ringless as fuck.
That's crazy. Is that like the standard for like how we determine who's successful or not?
Hey, they ringless as fuck. Hey, listen though. It's a difference, right? Cool. You can tote around that on 11, but we all know there's things that went into that, bro. The motherfuckers weren't playing. There was all kind of shit that was going on.
Motherfuckers weren't playing for the Clippers either.
Hey, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of shit going on. Which
but I will say, like, to defend Pete, you know what? AD don't show up either. I was gonna say, to be fair, the Clippers just don't play basketball. Like Kawhi and them they just don't like playing basketball. But I mean, AD don't either. So it's like,
look, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Hey, you giving me a hard time, but all I'm saying, you got to come with something better than that. They sorry as hell. When playoff time come around, what are they doing?
You won't hear me say too many positive things or things that I took away from the bubble. I knew the Clippers were cooked the way they lost in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the Lakers were upstairs playing Madden. Like, deadass, bro. This is like real shit. Upstairs playing Madden, waiting on them, and the Clippers went home. That's pussy. They want nothing to do with the Lakers in a 7-game series.
Oh, yeah, the Lakers beat them in the playoffs. I just think that's a crazy stat because I can't believe the Clippers have actually beat them 11 times in a row, to be honest.
No, that ain't no crazy stat. You just glazing. But that's what we on this show for. So I appreciate that. You know, I can respect that notion. That's it.
So who you taking? You ain't even taking nobody yet.
Okay, he took the Clippers, or you wait.
He took the Clippers.
He took the Clippers. Bro, I'm ducking the East like fuck.
Yeah, really, I really don't want to choose nobody that got to play Giannis, bro.
Like
I was like, maybe I'll take the Cavs or the Knicks. And it's like, yo, they gonna get.
Well, the thing about the East is like, there's only 2 teams. That's what makes the West fun. The West is wide open. The East, it's between 1 or 2 teams. Like straight up, you do.
Bro, you know what, bro? I'll be honest. I'll grab the Sixers though, because what's their bracket looking like?
Yeah, what are they? Are they 2-3?
They got to go Nets, Celtics, Bucks.
Oh, so the Bucks. Okay. See, this is where
that's where they would have to go.
This is where path matters. So the Bucks really don't play nobody till Eastern Conference Finals.
No, pretty much.
Oh yeah, yeah. Deion won the lottery, man. He just won the victory. He won the Wembyama sweepstakes.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was how it went. But the Bucks we might as well just fast forward them.
I didn't even know that. I thought the Sixers was going. Yo, I thought they were gonna fast track. Like I thought the Bucks was gonna have to play the Celtics. Saying, bro.
The Celtics gonna have to beat the Sixers in like 5-6 games. They can't. Go
I don't want that pick. Then I don't want that pick. You know what? I'll stay 10 toes with my boy Embiid. I guess the future MVP.
Hey, fuck it. You told me with the 9th pick, I'm getting the Nuggets. I'll take it just simply because of Jokic. I will take it.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you know what? I give you respect, bro.
So I got a damn Western Conference bonanza over here. The Grizzlies, the Suns, and the Nuggets. Deion got Bucks, Warriors, Clippers.
Yeah, he said at one point in the show, he said KD was top 3 and then had Tatum, didn't have him in the top 6. And he said Jokic never gonna win a ring. And now he drafted him in this
Well, who else was I supposed to take?
I don't know, but listen, I said, yo, I won't take Jokic because I already said he can't win a ring. So that's why I came up with the Clippers.
No, but see, like I had no choice.
I'll take the King.
No, fuck that. See, I had no choice, bro, because like the only other who else am I finna take?
I mean, Kings.
At that point, Jokic's the best player available, so I just went best player.
I mean, Jokic's the best player available no matter what.
Realistically, none of our third picks got a chance to win the ring anyways, but the Clippers got the best chance.
Hate the Sixers pick. I don't hate the Sixers pick. I don't think Embiid will ever win a ring, but of our 3 picks,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, all they got to do is bro. Look, if I don't know, if the Sixers can somehow beat the Celtics, then
that's the problem though. They're gonna beat the Celtics. They're gonna beat the Celtics in 7 if they do beat them, and they're gonna be beat the fuck up. And Milwaukee been sitting at home for a week. They're gonna be sitting there waiting, bro.
I mean, I think that's gonna be a problem for either one of them teams, to be honest. Like, but I didn't realize the Bucks don't play nobody. I thought the East was good.
Yo, I thought Deion, keep it whole G real.
The East was good.
I'm not gonna lie, keeping it G real. I thought the Bucks was gonna have to run into the Celtics in the semis. I didn't think they was gonna be. Hey.
Are the Bucks the 1 seed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Giannis is the MVP.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, what are we doing,
bro? He literally just averaged 33, 11, and 6 on 56% shooting. He's literally the only other player to do that is Wilt. He's got the best record in the league, and you tell me something MVP. The voter fatigue shit is crazy.
What? So no one in the league won 60 this year.
No,
that's
crazy.
Did
anyone win 60? Yeah, the Suns won 60 last year. That's it.
Yeah, they won like 65 last year,
which is also nasty work.
And got fucking smoked.
They didn't get. Listen, playoffs are mental.
Yeah,
I mean,
no. They didn't just get smoked. They got fucking smoked.
It's gonna be interesting though. Like the East, we kind of know. The West ain't a damn clue, bro. There's like,
to be fair though, the East we really don't know. At the same time,
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I do know now. Bro, I didn't know the Bucks don't play nobody. And the Bucks winning it all. I didn't realize the Bucks just got to show up. It's
on God, they do for real.
Go ahead and do it, P.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. That shit really do help. It helped me.
On God.
I need to go.
Damn, Deion, your router, my most hated. Oh God, that shit bugging tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think it's the Zoom.
But I mean, yeah, it's. I don't know. I genuinely think
the East is ass. I'd like to real quick before we get into most hated. I'd like to apologize to all the Western Conference teams. I talked way too much shit about y'all this year. The East is dog shit too.
The East is top heavy. That's all there's to it. There's only 3 good teams, really.
I wouldn't even call it that.
Well, the reason people say the East is good is because the 2 best teams in the league are in the East. That's the only reason, really, to be honest with you. Like, the Cavs are too young. Maybe in 3 years, if they got the same team, I wouldn't want to play the Cavs, but
Giannis still gonna be there.
Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying about the East.
Giannis gonna be running this bitch for a long time.
This what I'm saying about the East, though, is it's literally gonna keep being Giannis and Tatum for like the next fucking 8 years.
And if Giannis get one this year, Steph and Bron might have to get one more to keep him below.
No. If Giannis wins this year, bro, he's what, 28? Or is he 29?
I don't think he's 29. I think he's 28.
Bro, if he wins this year, he finishing with at least 4. Because when them motherfuckers get out the league, like, who's stopping him?
Here's the thing. Like, other people, like, come into the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, yeah. I don't know.
Wemby gonna be
gonna be somebody.
Wemby gonna be moving that needle, though. That motherfucker's different.
We'll see what Wemby do.
Wemby gonna have to show me, bro. I'm sorry. He gonna have to show me.
Crazy.
Nah, let me find out. He one of them dudes that's like, yo, he should have went to Florida.
No. It ain't none of that. It's just like, I don't know. I just
saying Wemby got to show him because he a threat to LeBron's legacy as a high school recruit.
No, not at all. I don't give a fuck about
it. There's only.
Bro, I don't know what you tweaking on. Ain't nobody a threat to what LeBron got going on, G. I'm sorry.
Well, that's not true.
Ain't nobody a threat to that. Who?
Listen, that's not true.
Who's a threat to what LeBron got going on? Who?
I mean, LeBron got 6 rings if the skinny kid from Akron don't show up.
But Steph not even near LeBron in terms of scale of greatness. Like that's what I'm getting at. Like I'm not
maybe I don't know.
So I'm not.
Listen, fuck all that. I'm just saying as a prospect.
I mean, if Steph get 5, if we win this year, which I know you don't think gonna happen, P, but like, if we win this year, and let's see hypothetically, we got to go through y'all to get there. Oof. And dialogues will be had.
Steph a greater player than LeBron?
If we have to go through y'all, if y'all can get there, we go through y'all, and Steph gets a 5th ring, which is more than Bron.
This is why Steph Curry fans my most hated. This is why they my most hated, bro. They be glazing crazy.
Nah, bro.
They glaze.
Listen, I'm gonna let you get into it.
I'm gonna just say this. Here's all I'm gonna say. I love the Bron MJ argument because it's 2 separate eras. If Steph win more rings than you in your fucking era, that ain't the greatest look.
Hey, listen, P, I'll let you go first on most hated because I know you finna blow the gasket, but I will say this is a motherfucking legacy ass playoffs for LeBron because, bruh, it goes one of two ways. If he don't beat the Grizzlies and if he beats the Grizzlies and loses to Steph, terrible look. If he loses to the Grizzlies and then the Warriors drop off the Grizzlies, terrible look. So it's like, bruh, you gonna have to.
Respectfully, Bron has to make the playoffs first.
Bro, honestly though, I mean, so look. Cool deal,
me personally.
Right? So, hey, listen, JK,
I mean, you gotta get there.
JK, listen though. we talking about all this. You know what I'm saying? Hypothetically, sure. So, cool. If the Warriors beat the Lakers, then go get dropped off by the Suns, or some shit. There's no conversation to be had. So I'm not even tripping on this, bro. So what you saying is, which we both don't believe, JK, the Warriors not going to chip. I can give 2 shits, bro. I really don't care. If LeBron don't win the chip this year, it's sad inside my parade, but whatever. I don't care.
Hey, I mean, that's just a normal year for you.
Like, I'm just not. I mean, shit. I guess. Who knows?
I mean, but listen.
I guess. I'm not tripping on none of that.
He's a film producer now. It's good. He's a producer.
Yeah, this Steph shit is out of hand, bro. Y'all be glazing that motherfucker so crazy.
Spring Hill.
Y'all be glazing. That motherfucker wasn't even the best player on his team for 2 of them chips. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, which leads me into my most hated. Steph Curry fans. Iggy, once again. He's a perfect human being.
Nah, Iggy's crazy, bro.
Yo, the glazing for this, man. Bro, playoff tickets went on sale. They $500. Motherfuckers talking this Steph effect. No, the motherfuckers ain't made the playoffs in 20 years.
Nah, bro.
That's where them ticket sales
but Deion,
from.
we're not going to act like you didn't get fried on Twitter, bro. That man pulled up the ticket prices.
Oh, have you seen the mentions?
That shit was.
Have you seen the mentions?
I ain't seen nothing on.
They've been frying him because they pointed out that there is parking at Chase and that he works there because he works in parking.
Bruh, that shit's so
I did the clown.
I can't believe
I sit out that stuff. I will say this though.
It.
The pre-sale for Kings playoff tickets, guess what the number was?
What?
180. 180 to get in the door. The Warriors got the 6th seed. It's 437 now.
Bro, that is crazy though, because I just scrolled by
180 to get in the door still OD as fuck though. 180 to get in the door. To get in the door?
So you gotta remember y'all are in the South.
Top?
Y'all are in the South, bro. 180, that's like, bro, that's Tuesday night against the Pelicans at Chase Center. Bro.
Oh, yeah, trust me.
Respectfully.
Trust me, I feel it. Nah.
Y'all got
every game I've been, bro, went to the motherfucking Eastern Conference Finals at TD Garden last year. Them shits was expensive as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say. Because bro, when you playing
you went to a conference. You went to a conference finals though.
Yeah, but when you playing at a Chase Center or a TD Garden or a Staples Center, dog, the tickets is OD.
Like, it's OD.
It's stupid, bro. It ain't like
going unless it's the Clippers.
It ain't like going to the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, dog. I can get in that door. $30.
Hey, them Lakers tickets ain't shit. Them Lakers tickets OD as fuck when they come.
Also Kings Warriors regular season game when the Kings sat out their starting lineup, it was $300 to get in the door.
Why?
Like Steph truly is like you could say like folks glaze Steph,
they
whatever
do.
word
Steph
it is you
outside.
when you bringing up like tickets and TV ratings, that's a losing battle, bro.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Like I said, saying motherfucker is the closest thing to Jesus Christ, saying he a perfect human, and then people in the comments are oh God, when I see somebody say my Lord and Savior Stephen Curry, I lost it. The glazing for this man, bro. y'all gotta be stopped, bro. Because there ain't no way that this man really be looked at like this, bro. There's just no way. The glazing is crazy. Y'all think he gonna pull this shit off again? He not. I'm sorry. He's losing.
Bro, I don't even care about none of that. I just can't believe bro calls him a perfect human. That shit is so funny.
Bro, a perfect human.
Yes, OD.
Bro, that's globbing. Bro, that's not only glazing. You globbing. You doing cartwheels on it.
That's why, bro, shit like that is why I couldn't believe I couldn't believe the Grizzlies like were mad at Iggy, or like the Heat thought bringing Iggy in was like a good idea. Like, bro, everybody knew what Iggy was going to do. It was the moment he had an opportunity, he was coming back to the day.
All right, Deion, what's your most hated? I'm going to guess it's got something to do with Sacramento.
Nah, bro. I've moved on to round 2, to be honest. Like, bro, I don't even know. Honestly, bro, I'm more curious who comes out the other bracket. Like, I guess we'll see tomorrow. It's tomorrow when the Lakers play.
Yeah, I think so.
And so if they win, then they're the 7?
Yep.
And if they lose, they have to play to figure out if they're the 8, or do they have 2 shots at the 7? How does it work?
No,
if they lose, they can only be the 8. The winner of that
so
game.
I guess we'll see tomorrow. If they lose tomorrow, I'm on to the Western Conference Finals. But if they win tomorrow, I guess we'll see. But to be honest, bro, it's a lot of these dudes that act like some of these teams, like the Pat Rileys of the world. Who, I mean, bro, you got 3 rings as an executive in about 20 years. Like, that does nothing for me. I'm sick of seeing like the Miami Heat, but they a playing team. They talk about people talk about the Miami Heat culture like they won. Bro, how many playoff series they won since Bron left? 3, and then it all came in the bubble. Like, what? I mean, what are we talking about? The Warriors won more than that last year. Like, I'm sick of hearing about Heat culture. I'm sick of hearing about Jimmy Butler. I'm sick of hearing about Pat Riley. All them losers.
Like, no, I will say, shit, like, Jimmy Butler does get like OD road, but like his numbers in the playoffs do be going crazy. I gotta respect it.
He deserve it though. Low key, he be hooping.
Like, he ain't gonna win nothing. He's not gonna win anything, but like the man does elevate in the playoffs.
Yeah, but not that it matters. What the fuck was his quote? He said something like,
that shit was so stupid. I saw that shit, bro.
Yeah, they wrote us off last year. Like, your family lost last year. You got swept the year before, and now you're in the play-in. So they're right. Like, they've been writing you off, and they've been right. You ain't wrote back yet.
Yeah, this ain't motherfucking Gino. All right.
I'm sick of him, bro.
Shit, trust me, I am too. That motherfucker turned into Steph Curry when he played against Boston. The motherfucker, a 28% three-point shooter, but
shit, that ain't true, because Steph ain't never lost to Boston in the playoffs.
I'm talking about the shooting. Small sample size, though. I hope we get to
if Steph was on the Miami Heat teams, it wouldn't be no game 7.
Nah, because he need that Warrior score. But I got hella. We wouldn't know. That's all he's ever had. But all I know is when he didn't have it, he was a loser. So I got 3 most hateds. Mbappe. Bruh, that chance that he missed. Bro, Deion probably saw it. I don't know if you did, but bro missed the easiest goal chance that I have ever seen in my life. And then PSG fans got the audacity to be talking shit about Messi. Dog, Mbappe missed a Timo Werner. It was literally Timo Werner-esque, bro. It was like the easiest chance ever. Then obviously fucking, I don't know whether to say Rudy Gobert or the whole entire Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. But I don't even know, bro. That shit's embarrassing. Gobert does that shit.
These young teams is just they lack leadership. They're mentally unstable. The Grizzlies, bro. Hey, the Grizzlies ain't that far off the Timberwolves. I ain't gonna lie. They just haven't faced adversity really.
Dog, I can't. This ain't in my most hated, but I can't believe none of y'all said that video you tweeted, bro. What was that shit? That shit's most hated material, bro. That shit was terrible.
That's not, bro. I'm so used to watching him dress like WWE superstars and walking in arenas. I'm not even tripping on him no more, bro. When he came out there looking like 2007 Edge, bro, I was weak. Like, that shit was okay funny. At this point, bro, I'm embracing Dylan Brooks bullshit. Like, like I'm used to it now, bro. Like, he not even worth the most hated for me no more. Like, he cool. Just do what you doing, bro. Whatever.
They're hilarious to me because the Clippers rightfully deserve like the hate they get. Ain't no difference between the Clippers and the Grizzlies. So like it's just funny to me that the Clippers. I feel like I guess the tide's turning on the Grizzlies a bit, right? Like they're starting to become like a more hated team, I guess.
Oh yeah, 100%. People are not. It's really because of Dylan Brooks too. Is what's crazy. Nobody fucks with him at all. But
yeah, and he's gonna have a larger role this playoffs. Thank God. So
the final most hated. Dog, Ben Simmons, you got to hang him up because when I saw that you scored less points than Udonis Haslem this year, that was enough for me. That is crazy.
Hey, my boy UD came out there balling.
How you score less points than Udonis Haslem, dog?
I love how every like retirement game or whatever turns into like everyone clowning Paul Pierce. Now it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it is.
I feel bad for bro because like if he just didn't say anything, like Draymond doesn't say a word, and no one knows that Paul Pierce played on that Clippers team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dog, I don't know what.
I don't even understand why he was talking,
bruh. The only way Paul Pierce would have got shit is if he'd have still been in Boston because that's the only place he ever did anything. Like, shit's crazy.
I mean, they talk about that team like they won hella rings.
I ain't even done almost hating it because I'm shifting to baseball. Cookie Carrasco, yo ass sorry as fuck. Get him off the Mets immediately. 2 starts, 11 earned runs. What we on, bro? Yeah. 6 earned runs against the Marlins, dog.
Well, at least it's only one guy for you. I got to watch the whole Red Sox pitching staff, dog. We averaging 7 runs a game and we 5-5.
The Red Sox shitty as hell for no reason.
They're gonna be a top 5 offense and still go 72 and 90.
Like y'all free my man Rafi Devers, man.
He resigned, right?
Yes, bro.
So
free
tough,
him.
Bro.
Free him, bro.
Dog,
Because
we've put up double-digit runs in 3 games already, and we're 5-5 because our pitching staff is that bad. It's embarrassing.
When I seen Chris Sale last year break his hand right after returning, y'all are cooked.
Yeah.
Y'all are cooked. It's nasty. Adam Duvall started over there.
Hey,
it's nasty work.
You need to chill on him.
He's hooping. He's hooping. I give him that, but that's still nasty work. That's still nasty.
But
sorry though. I mean, hey.
Listen.
It's cool.
I mean, look.
I got like 2 more. I got 2 more most hated.
Talk to him.
2 more.
Might as well. We've been on the road these.
I'm not gonna it's not just Sacramento fans. Okay. It's year 8 of NBA fans when they get ready to play the Warriors in a series, talking about they got the Steph stopper and talking about like Kevon Looney's not a good basketball player. I'm all for thinking your team's gonna win, man. But like, if you just gonna run the same shit back that every team that's been losing is like ran, like, I mean, come up with something new, bro. Because like
they said they had a step stopper.
Yeah.
Who?
Davion? Yeah.
Davion, dude,
every team says it though. Hey, like every team says it. So like I don't want to disrespect the Kings fan. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time in 17 years they happy. And I know they mad because it's like they don't even get to go to the game on Saturday because like, bro, that's Bay Area prices. Ain't nobody in Sacramento can afford that. So like, it's gonna be all Warriors fans in there. So I know it's a little beef, it's a little bad blood. Like that's not how you wanted your first game in 17 years to go. So I get it. I'm not mad at them. It's just I'm getting bored. 8 years of Twitter arguments in the playoffs. Like I want something new. Like I can't even get up until the Western Conference Finals at this point. So it's like, come with something new. I thought it'd be more fun, but they talking about like, oh, Kevon Looney got nothing for Sabonis. Like, I mean, you just don't know hoop if you think that. They're not playing ones. Sabonis about to get jumped.
Hey,
Sabonis about to get jumped.
That's one thing I'll say is I've never understood that logic. This is the first year I've said that I don't think the Warriors are going to win it. And at least I actually like use numbers. I mean, shit, these motherfuckers just be making shit up at the top of their damn head why the Warriors are going to lose.
Bro, they talking about like yo, Clay didn't play defense in the regular season. Like, sure.
Dog, the Kings don't play defense.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I seen one, bro. I'm not even gonna say nasty. This was despicable work. I seen one tweet about I don't know what exec said that the Kings offense is better than the Warriors offense in their prime or something like that. That was OD.
Crazy.
And bro,
that was OD.
Bro, that was gonna be my third most hated. So I'm glad you said it, P.
That was crazy.
Every year, and I can point 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22. There has been something in each of those runs that was the greatest of all time and was better than the Warriors every single time. And every single time it didn't work. Besides 16 and 19 too, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but stop that shit. Just don't talk. I said it last episode. Just beat us. If you talk, you're gonna lose. So just beat us.
Like,
yeah, that's not just talking though. That was just OD.
Yeah, that's
but they do it all the time.
That was just OD, bro. Like,
but they always do it. Like when we were playing the Rockets in 17 or 18, it was the same shit. What was the comment? There's only one basketball. And it's like, oh, this is the greatest 3-point shooting team of all time. No, it's the fuck not. Unless you have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, you do not have the greatest 3-point shooting team of all time, bro. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
I can feel that notion.
Like it is what it is, bro. Like you can have like 5 shooters that shoot 40% when they're standing by themselves in the corner. Cool. Our dudes do it with 7
PJ Tucker. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
PJ shoot 55% in that left corner.
And PJ 55% on wide open quarter threes. Like we just gonna let him shoot.
My thing with
statement was despicable.
That's my thing with the people that say it about the Warriors. It's like, bro, if you're gonna give a reason, it has to like be an actual like statistical reason why you think that. This is the only year I've ever seen a statistical reason to make me think that. Like last year, the other 3 championships, there was nothing you could have possibly proven that would remotely point to the fact that the Warriors were not going to win the title. Like the motherfucker, like, bro, that's what I don't understand. It's like they were like literally a top 3 defense and the number 1 offense for what 3 out of the 4 of those championships. And you gonna tell me motherfuckers didn't think that, like, bruh, and especially against Harden, that's just nasty work. That's the and Chris Paul.
I mean, hey, listen. Granted, like in those
they did choke, but still,
like they choked pretty bad. Like I'll give it, they choked.
The Rockets?
Like no. I'm saying the Rockets choked pretty bad. Like in those,
but Chris Paul hurt his hammy too.
Yeah,
we forget about that, to be honest.
It's all cool though. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like I guess the only outside factor is you can be like, okay, maybe the Warriors they're playing Bron. When they not playing Bron,
I agree.
Them. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? They got it. Like if they not playing Bron, they got it. Last year, JK, you know, we had plenty of conversations. I said the Warriors was gonna win that one. I mean, it is what it was. But I don't know. This year, I just feels off for me with them as a team. Like, but hey, they've done it before. You know what I'm saying? They've done it before, I guess.
We'll see. I do. Part of me does enjoy when like fan bases and like bloggers, reporters, whatever these dudes want to call themselves. I don't want to be
execs.
I don't want to be.
I don't know how many execs there are in the world.
I don't want to be disrespectful to their titles. Part of me enjoys when they do this because they're thinking out loud. You know what I mean? Like they are trying to convince themselves out loud that they can beat the Warriors. They don't actually feel that. So it is what it is. I would challenge, and I'm sure there are people that are doing it, obviously. Like I'm not stupid, but I would challenge you to go through Twitter and find Warriors fans, Bob Myers, Warriors reporters, executive, or whoever that are like tripping off like DeAndre Ayton or I don't know. Who is the dude on the Kings that said he doesn't fear the Warriors? That dude that got on.
I feel like, hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like that was a stretch though. They was running with that. Because he said in that whole bit though, he was saying, of course it'd be tough to beat the defending champions, but we're gonna attack it head on. We don't fear anybody. That's not even a bad thing to say.
That is cap.
They was running with that, bro. They was running with that.
That's the problem with the internet, though, bro. You don't even know what's actually said and what's not said because they be bullshitting so much.
So wait, what was his name?
Chimizi Mechu.
And then what did he actually say?
He said that of course it's gonna be tough playing against the defending champions, but we're gonna attack it head on. We're not afraid to play anybody.
Which is, I think, fair to say.
That's not a bad thing.
Was it prompted?
No, the reporter asked.
What did the reporter ask? Yeah, that's what.
Let me go back because the reporter asked, like, it was one of those questions where it's like, "Do you think you guys are gonna win?" type thing. Like,
no, yeah,
but like,
I think it.
But like, this was before we even had the 6 seed, right? Because the tweet I saw was like from 2 days ago.
I don't remember when it. I think it might have been after when they lost to y'all because he actually played in that game. So why the fuck else would he?
So that would be that would have been Friday.
But I guess it was
so like
I guess it was kind of finalized.
So yeah, so like I go back to my point. He was thinking out loud. He shook. Bro, them Kings players, respectfully, bro. Like it's a cute little thing they did. But like, bro, they got no idea what they're getting into on Saturday, man. I'm sorry.
Bro, I mean, I guess I'll give Kings fans the benefit of the doubt simply because the last time they made the playoffs, the iPhone didn't exist, so they're just excited.
Yeah. No, I want that on record. I'm not mad at Kings fans in particular. Yeah. It's just that we're on year 8 of doing it, and they happen to be the first fan base doing it this year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not them in particular. Yeah. I understand I knew a week ago that this week was going to be like OD on Twitter because it's their first time in 17 years.
And you follow hella people from both areas, so it makes it even worse for you.
Of course, yeah. And I just know, but I know like next 2 weeks from now, I'm going to have to hear about how Kevon Looney has nothing for when Desmond Bain gets him switched on to him. That's just not true. That's just not true.
Listen.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just not true. Like, is there ways the Grizzlies can beat the Warriors? Yes. But I'm sick of hearing about, like, the ways in which we continue to win being the way you're going to beat us. It's just not how you're going to beat us. It's just not true.
So what is the way to beat the Warriors? Let me ask you that.
Shut up and dribble.
Like, realistically, though, like,
hoops
turns.
Well, I think that is hoops turns. So I think there's 3 ways to beat the Warriors. The first one is absolutely shut up. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely shut up. Like the Warriors are the one team I think can look ahead and not get caught. So it's like, I personally believe the Grizzlies don't want to face the Warriors. If you believe the Grizzlies do want to face the Warriors, like, that's a fair opinion. You know Draymond's salivating for that matchup. You know what I mean? And like, when you get that version of Draymond, we're one of the toughest teams to beat, period. Because then that brings out the version of Steph that you got in the finals and you got against the Grizzlies. If you just shut up, then you get the version of Steph that showed up against the Nuggets in the match. You know what I mean? And then that requires like other dudes to step up, which obviously happened, but like, wouldn't you rather lose to Wiggins and Jordan Poole than Steph and Draymond? So that'd be the first step. The second step is a step that I believe like the Bucks have and the Celtics have and the Nuggets have, where it's you need defined roles and you need to have played together for the full season. Because the way the Warriors play, bro, if you're the Suns, where you've probably played 10 games together, 12 maybe?
8 fool. With Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and KD, they played
8?
Yeah, they're 8-0. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance. They just don't stand it. Like, we move too much. You know what I mean? Like, you need the constant communication. Like, that's what made, bro, that's what made like that Cavs team good. That's what made the Raptors team like they played together. You know what I mean? Like, Bron and Kyrie was doing shit on that court without even speaking to each other. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to talk before you move, the Warriors already scored. And then you're screwed. And then third is obviously just don't switch on defense, which no one in the league does. So I don't know. I don't know how much of a real factor that is. But I guess there's a fourth one. Bro, I still think about them Kyrie performances games 5 through 7. Not to discredit Bron. You know what I mean? Like, not to discredit Bron because he was the finals MVP, but like, if you told me Bron averaged 40 in a series, I'd be like, yeah, it's Bron. Bro, what Kyrie did was special. So you need that other guy. And I don't think really any other team has had that. The Grizzlies for sure don't have another guy.
You don't think in this, I mean, but that was Prime Warriors. So you don't think KD and Book can give you 30 apiece without all the extracurricular, you know what I'm saying? You don't think they could put them performances together to beat the Warriors 4 times?
At the same time, no. I think, listen, and I know the stats and like the way they played in the regular season doesn't show this. Like, matchup for matchup, I think this team a lot better defensively for the Suns because I do trust, like, Wiggins can shut one of them down. And I think the reason, like, and we were never, like, I think the reason the Suns didn't want to play us is because, like, of everything I was mentioning. Like, they want the ramp up period before they have to get to us. The problem is they're going to allow Wiggins to ramp up too. So it's like,
Wiggins ain't even been practicing, has he?
He's been practicing for the last week. He's been playing on Saturday.
Okay, good. Okay. I didn't know his situation. I didn't know if he was practicing or none of that.
Yeah, that's good. He's gonna start Saturday, but like I can't imagine he plays more than like 20 to 25 minutes. Now, granted, I also don't think Steph's gonna play more than 25 minutes because we packing them boys up.
Bro, let me ask you something though.
God dang.
Bro, that shit gonna be over.
If the Kings did somehow win game 1, how would you feel?
Truthfully, I want them to win game
1. He gonna feel like the Celtics. That's exactly what he about to say. Right?
No, I want them to win game 1 because like 17 years, like that would suck, bro. Like we gonna win the series no matter what.
I just want them to win a game just because it's been so long for them.
They'll win a game. I think so. For me, like there's certain moments, and we're way over time, so we'll have to do this next week. I always ask people. And y'all can go back and look at the MMG content from last year. I asked people to detail out which games because I already seen someone say like, yo, like, I see someone say something like, yo, Suns over Warriors in 6 in the Western Conference Finals. And I was like, so you mean to tell me you think KD gonna beat us at Chase? So like, I don't like just saying like, yo, Warriors in 5. I like detailing out which games I think a team's gonna win because I feel like that path says more than the words. And to me, it's going to be 3-1 going to Golden One Center. Like I think Warriors win game 1, Kings win game 2. The Warriors obviously handle business at home. And then that game 5 is when we learn about the Kings as like this core. If they fold, I don't think they make the playoffs next year.
See, that is where my real concern with the Warriors is. I understand like the regular season stuff, but like, my thing is with the road record, even if they go 12-0 at home, which they won't, they'll lose 1 or 2 games at home. That means they're going to have to win. Even if they went 12-0, they're going to have to win 4 road games, 1 in each series. They're going to have to win 2 in some series. I just don't know if they can.
Yeah, I don't think it's that hard. I mean, they already know they can win in Memphis. Listen, everything changes if we play the Lakers. But with that in mind, like, would a Lakers series actually be like a road game? Like, you know what I mean?
It'd be interesting.
No, that's not me saying like we're gonna beat the Lakers. I'm just saying like specifically from the whole home road. You know, I feel like both arenas would be pretty 50-50 split just from living out here.
Yeah. Well, as Deion alluded to earlier, this is the longest episode of all time because we all three love the NBA. I mean, that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? We like to talk about it. But if you made it this far, appreciate you for being here. As my boy P said in his clip earlier, like, comment, subscribe. If you're not, you just wildin'. We 13 away from 200 subs, man. So I'm going to need y'all to run that up. We almost there. Okay, we close. We almost at 2 bills. But we'll be back next week. We got a special guest. I ain't going to say who yet, but just know we about to have our first OnlyHaters guest next week. And, yeah, until then, we'll see y'all next time.